woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 994th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. It is Wednesday, July 19th of 2023. It is good to have you in today. It appears my camera is a little on the dark side. That happens every once in a while. With these iPhone cameras. Let's see if this. Okay, so we're looking good here. Looking good. All right. Well, hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. For those of you guys watching, and I'll remind you guys, right after the live stream, right after the show today, meet us over on Rumble. I'm going to put the link in the chat. We are going to continue our Married at First Sight red pill reaction. I've been breaking this particular dating show down for a while. This is now, I think, the 13th season, and I haven't broken down all 13 seasons, and I probably won't because I didn't start from the beginning. But because I know that there are more than 13 seasons, but I try to react to and break down the ones that are, well, the most entertaining and educational. That can sometimes be a little bit tricky. Tends to be a little bit tricky. But at any rate, be sure to join us after the show live on Rumble for the Married at First Sight breakdown, red pill reaction, etc., etc. We have a lot of fun over there, and we learn a lot. I think that's probably the most important thing. There we go. All right, so let's not waste any time, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, I've actually reviewed this particular video before. I did it years and years and years ago. I think it was probably like maybe 4, possibly even 5 years ago. I want to say it was back in like late 18, maybe early 19. But I think it's definitely worth getting back to reviewing these things just to kind of go back to red pill school, I guess, so to speak. And this is going to really sort of highlight, again, the delusion of modern women. Modern women have certain ideas about dating and relationships, and these dating coaches do not help these women. These dating coaches, they come up with these speeches and they make them sound so clever, linguistically and lyrically symmetrical, and you guys are just going to have to see. So, at any rate, here we are. Let's go to Annie White doing her talk on dating.
I'm Annie White, founder of I'mSickOfSingle.com. And before I get started...
Okay, Annie White of SickOfSingle.com. So before she gets started, let's do a little bit of recon on Ms. White here. So SickOfSingle.com. This is the Facebook page. Yep, there it is. I am sickofsingle.com. There's the Facebook page. Now, if we scroll down, okay, all right, there's a bikini. There is a bathing suit picture that says Queen on it. That's a little weird for a dating coach. Oh, here we are. Oh, well, looky what we have here. Look at what we have here. This is the dating coach turning around and showing us the cheeks. This is a dating coach turning around and showing us the cheeks. See that? So, I thought she would keep it tame. Nope. She's showing the cheeks in 4 out of the 6 pictures. There it is. There it is, guys. Man, look. It all comes out in the wash, doesn't it? It all comes out in the wash. And here's another thirst trap. Here's another thirst trap. Does this look like a dating coach to y'all? Is this the kind of woman, I'm over the talking stage, is this the kind of woman that you would take dating and relationship advice from, ladies? Because guess what? Guess what's noticeably missing from Annie White's profile? That's right, a man. Let's go to I'mSickOfSingle.com. oh wait, the site can't be reached. The site cannot be reached. So either IamSickOfSingle.com is out of business, or it looks like Annie White has made her money and she's decided to travel around the world now. Either way, we can already see that she is that kind of quote-unquote dating coach. Ay.
I want all of my independent women to make some noise.
Oh boy, here we go.
I see y'all, I hear y'all, and today I'm going to teach y'all how to find Mr. Right.
Mr. Right.
Because we're not taught that. As women, we are taught one universal thing about dating, and that is to wait. Wait for the man to approach you. Wait for the man to ask you for your number. And wait for the man to ask you on a date. And do you know what that truly teaches women? That everything in our love life is on a man's time and terms.
That's absolutely correct. Except for, of course, sex. The only thing that's not on a man's time and terms, as far as relationships with the opposite sex are concerned, non-platonic relationships are concerned, is that, yeah, your dating and relationships you're goddamn right, they're on a man's time and terms. Yeah, dating is on a man's time, is on a man's term. At least men of value, right? At least men of value. I mean, look, if she's young and pretty, if she's young and beautiful, yeah, then it is on her terms, right? She's got options, she's got time, right? So yeah, so long as you are in the, I guess, the minority, meaning that you're young, young, semi-attractive, you still live with your parents. And again, I say this all the time, guys. Every woman in the world is born with everything she needs to get everything she needs. Okay? Women don't have to earn their sexual market value. We have to. I'm not here to complain about it. That's just how it is. But like, Uncle, what's his name from Spider-Man says, with great power comes great responsibility. Well, women have enormous power in the sexual market, and well, we've seen what's going on with the sexual market. It's basically a meat market, right? But if she was young and beautiful, if she were young and she still lived with her parents and she knew how to cook and clean, then yeah, guess what? It is on her time and terms. But even young women who are on the market and know that they're women of potential quality, even they know and understand that even though the dating is on her time and terms, she can't be taken too long. She can't be taken too long because, man, we age so much better than women. Women age faster than men. I don't know why. I would like to think that the reason why they age faster than men, yeah, Uncle Ben, the reason why they age faster than men is because they have a 10-year window of having absolute power over men. So, hey, you got to pay the piper somehow, right? Who knows? But the point is that, yeah, you're goddamn right, dating is on a man's time and terms because we are the gatekeepers to relationships.
Ladies, if you think that is asinine, because you don't wait for anything in your life, then it's time to bring that same level of confidence and proactivity that you bring to every other area of your life.
Oh boy. See, this is where women go wrong. This is where women go wrong. She wants you to approach your love life with the same confidence and proactivity. She wants them to treat it like every other area of your life. Sweetheart, every other area of your life is not like your love life. Your love life is different. I was aggressive and got this job. Must be the same with men to be successful. I was confident when I went to the interview. It's not the same kind of confidence. See, here's the deal, guys. The difference between masculine confidence and feminine confidence. Masculine confidence is proactive. Masculine confidence is assertive. Masculine confidence is direct. It's forthcoming. Female confidence is deference. It's submissive. It's obedient. Oh my God, Donovan, how can confidence be submissive? Easy. Submission simply means relinquishing control. Submission is not forced. We're not putting a gun to a woman's head. If a woman is confident enough in the man, she will have no problem submitting to him knowing that he is in full control. She submits to his confidence, and his confidence makes her confident. Female confidence is fueled by masculine confidence. Female confidence is also knowing you look good, not promiscuous, and you can cook. If you know you look good, you're not a hoe, and you can cook, guess what? Yeah, you've got confidence. You've got confidence. Overweight, promiscuous women who can't cook aren't confident around men of value. You ever seen low quality women around quality men? Doesn't happen often, but they're not as loud and as boisterous as they are because they know they ain't shit. They know that men of value want a woman who takes care of herself physically. They want women who don't sleep around, and they want a woman who knows her way around a kitchen. This is why women who sleep around try to embrace this false confidence and act like men. Masculine confidence. Okay, I sleep around, I can't cook, I'm a little overweight, I've been engaged twice, and I've cheated on all my boyfriends. That woman won't have feminine confidence. She can't. So she has to show masculine confidence to make it look like she's all right with being a promiscuous female who can't cook or clean or would make or really would make a bad significant other.
To your love life. Because the reason you can't find Mr. Right is not because you're not beautiful. And it's not because you don't bring valuable things to the table.
That's exactly what it means. That's exactly what it means. What the hell are you talking about, Annie?
The reason you can't find Mr. Right is because you are waiting on him to find you.
Annie, sweetheart, that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay, listen, women choose who they want to sleep with. We've all established that. But men choose who they want to marry and be in relationships with. Women are the gatekeepers to sex, gentlemen. That doesn't mean that you're the gatekeepers to marriage and relationships. Women forget that. They think, well, I'm the gatekeeper to sex, so I'm also the gatekeeper to relationships. No, you're not. No, man. Well, he wants to sleep with me, so of course he wants to commit. Wrong answer. Just because a man wants to smash you does not mean he wants to commit to you.
And don't get me wrong, because I wholeheartedly believe in the scripture that says,
oh boy,
he who finds a wife findeth a good thing.
Oh my God, he who finds a wife findeth a good thing. Guys, look, man, I know my Christian brothers out there. I know you guys are Christian, and I'm not trying to insult. I'm not trying to insult your religion or your beliefs. But the good book is a little outdated, y'all. The good book is a little outdated. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Number one, Annie decides to break out the King James version. She decides to use that pronunciation. Findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Because you can't say he who finds a wife finds a good thing. It doesn't really have that same je ne sais quoi, so to speak, right? Like, for example, yoga, I think, was probably invented in India, right? But if it was invented in, I don't know, Memphis, Tennessee, we'd call it stretching. But because it was developed in India, it's called yoga. It all really depends upon how you package things. So he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. That's a little try-hard. The second thing is wives are not found anymore. They're not found anymore. That's why I made the reference about the good book being outdated. You don't find wives anymore, gentlemen. There are no wives out here. It is incumbent upon us to make her into a wife if we think it's worth it to put our tears into her, our time, energy, attention, and resources. So you don't find a wife, guys. You have to build one. And if you're not interested in building one, get your passports.
My question to you, however, is what are you doing to be found?
Oh, well, that's actually a good question to ask. What are you doing to be found? Okay.
And so how you help Mr. Right find you is by developing the courage to flirt first. And I say,
okay, now she's on the right track. Now, when we say flirt first, what I mean is indicators of interest, IOIs. Indicators of interest, choosing signals.
that for three main reasons. The first is because men approach significantly less today than they did just 10 years ago.
Yes. We approach much less than we did 10 years ago. You want to know why? Because women are less approachable. Women are less approachable.
And they approach less for one main reason. And it's because women are less approachable.
There you go.
Think about it.
Now, see, again, she says women are less approachable, but what she's leaving out are the false EPAR accusations, right? The street harassment, hashtag me too, right? Don't try to get laid where you get paid. That's what Alan Roger Curry used to say. So yeah, women are less approachable, but there's a reason why.
As an independent woman,
Here
you
we
are
go.
busy. So when you're out and about, you're rushing in and out of places, your head is buried in your phone, and you rarely take the time to engage with your environment. And in those rare instances, when you do happen to make eye contact,
You know what? This is interesting. This speech, this talk is so remedial, it's ridiculous. There's nothing profound about what she's saying. All she's doing is telling women what they want to hear with a little dash of something they need to hear, right? So she keeps saying independent woman. She has to use that, well, because her business her business quite literally depend dead on it. Guess her website is down. But this seems like such an amateur. This seems like amateur hour. She's not giving us new information. She's not giving us new information at all. Every once in a while, she'll say, well, because women are less approachable. Okay, we made them a little bit uncomfortable with something that's a little bit uncomfortable. But let's continue to, blow smoke up their ass.
with a cute guy, you probably get nervous.
Cute guy. So right off the bat, Mr. Right has to look good. Look, I don't have a problem with that, guys. I don't have a problem with that. But women who deny this, they're just being dishonest, man. Guy, listen, gentlemen, we're not dishonest about what we want in a woman. Women shouldn't be either. If Mr. Right has to look good, then just come right out and say it.
And look away. And if you are one of those brave souls who can maintain eye contact, you probably have resting bitch face. So he looks away. And the unfortunate part about that is the main guy who's still approaching without needing a look, a smile, or any encouragement from you is who I like to call Larry the Lame.
Oh, wow.
And Larry is lame because he approaches every girl he's attracted to.
He approaches every girl. Well, that's what men do. That's what men do. And the women love it. Listen to their laughs. Come on.
He figures if I approach 10 girls this week, I can seduce at least one of them into sleeping with me by next weekend.
Dude, that's if you're a fucking dude. Dude, if you're closing at 10%, you're a fucking gangster. Like, you're the pickup god.
And I don't want you to stereotype Larry, because some Larrys are very handsome, charming, and educated.
Oh. Some Larrys are handsome, charming, and educated. Well, she's not talking about Larry the Lame now. Now she's talking about Chad Thundercock. She's talking about Kevin in sales. Dave, the unemployed garage band guitar player who may or may not have a tattoo on his junk. Larry the Lame is only Larry. Larry is only lame if Larry is attractive. And what this just proves is something we say all the time. Women do not want to be approached by unattractive men. They want to be approached by attractive men. So if you approach every girl you're attracted to and you're unattractive, you're Larry the Lame. But if you're charming, handsome, and you've got some game to you, you're a Chad. That's how this works.
So don't assume Larry is lame in terms of status or appearance. But rest assured, every Larry.
Oh my God. She said rest assured. She doesn't even know how to use the English language.
Is lame as it pertains to character.
Oh, here we go.
And the unfortunate part about that is so many women spend their entire love life dating lying, lame Larrys. All because they're too afraid to talk to the guy who's not talking to them.
No, sweetheart. They date Larry the Lame. They date him because, number one, men have game. And number two, the reason why she dates Larry the Lame is because she wants to believe the player will settle down with them. Shout out to Ken Rose with the $10 super chat. Appreciate that very much.
Since they erroneously assume if he was attracted, he'd be approaching. But that's not necessarily true. Considering the fact that Gary, the good guy,
oh boy,
isn't approaching, is due to the fact that He's not as desperate for attention
Oh my God.
or cocky enough to believe that all women want him. Because he's humble. He values quality over quantity. And he's the all-around better dude. Don't y'all agree that's the guy you should be talking to? Instead of the slick, smooth-talking guy who approaches every girl he's attracted to?
Okay, all right, okay. So Gary the good guy is beta bucks. Gary the good guy is beta bucks. Larry the lame is really Larry with game, guys. Larry the lame is really Larry with game. Larry the lame is a Chad. He's a Kevin in sales. He's a Dave, the unemployed garage band guitar player. That's who he is. Larry the lame, who is really Larry with game, that's Chad. But Gary the good guy is beta bucks. You see, Chad is for women in their 20s. Gary the good guy is beta bucks. Oh, listen, all these unattractive features she just mentioned. He's not cocky. He isn't confident enough to assume all women want him. Girls are not aroused by this, y'all. They're not until maybe they're around 30, 35 years old. Roadblock85 with the $10 super chat says, Big Dom, these breakdowns have always been your bread and butter. Always good discussions here, my man. Appreciate that very much.
I do too. And once you develop the confidence to flirt first, you're going to start meeting more of the right people.
Let me go back to this real quick. I also noticed the female logic language. Larry the lame, Gary the good guy, right? Right? If you don't fall for something, you'll stand, or if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything type of chick, right? And like I pointed out earlier, she and women like her, and men for that matter too. She likes using poetic symmetry to fool women into thinking she's right. Honestly, this is sort of the cheat code as far as game is concerned. I'm going to give you guys a free game tip here. And I've been out the game for damn near 8 years. But I know this to be unequivocally true. Unequivocally true. All you have to do is make something rhyme, make it sound the same linguistically or poetically symmetrical, and women will fall for it every time. Let me repeat that. All you have to do is make something rhyme, sound the same linguistically or poetically symmetrical, and women will fall for it every time. Why bang the bad boys when you can get with the good guys? Sounds great, right? But no woman wants to get with the good guys until it's too late. We know this already.
Now,
let me back up what she said about flirting first here. Oh.
smooth talking guy who approaches every girl he's attracted to? I do too. And once you develop the confidence to flirt first, you're going to start meeting more of the right people.
Dude, she is literally advising women to be Larry the lame, who is really Larry with game. You guys see that? Confident men, they approach women all the time to increase their odds of success. So she's advising women to flirt first, which is the equivalent of approaching women for men. So if a man approaches a woman, he's lame, but if a woman approaches first with more guys, she's not? This, again, gentlemen, is women encouraging behavior that men get shamed for. And if a woman flirts too much with a bunch of guys, we call her Thirsty Thelma. Right? See, I can do this too. Thirsty Thelma. Ha 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 ha.
Now, the next reason you have to start flirting first is because, let's be honest, you are over online dating. Raise your hand if you are over online dating.
You guys see everybody laugh? Huh? You guys see everybody laugh because they can relate? But keep in mind, any party girl, any woman who says, I'm over online dating, is outing herself as a party girl. She's outing herself as a girl who's slept around. You guys heard all the laughing? Oh, ha, 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 ha. She's banged Larry Lames on Tinder. That's so cute. Ha, 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 ha. But let a man talk about all the thirsty Thelmas he's banged. He's a sexual predator. This just goes to show that one of feminism's main objectives, as I highlight very clearly in the 49 Laws of Sharpe, is to restrain the sexual urges of men to the point of criminalization while loosening the sexual restraints of females to the point of encouraging promiscuous behavior. She's talking about flirting first with more guys. PUAs, they talk all the time about approaching as many women as possible, but we don't get the laughing and joking. We get hashtag me too. We get hit with street harassment statutes. We get hit with false sexual assault accusations because we had the nerve to ask a woman for her phone number. Fuck out of here, man.
She raised her hand and her foot. And rightfully so.
Mike Steele says, is she married?
Nope.
Of course not. Of course not. You guys want to know something? I'm going to pat myself on the back one more time. You know, I think the only woman, there's only one woman, guys, as far as I know, that is qualified to be giving women advice on dating and relationships. There's only one woman I can think of that can really, really educate women on dating and relationships. And I want you guys to tell me who she is.
Oh, considering half the guys online report to be more interested in being a hookup than a husband. And many of the other guys
Hookup,
online
husband.
misrepresent themselves.
Oh, guys online misrepresent themselves, huh? Because only men represent themselves, right? Because only men lie to women, right? Only men mislead women. Only men use women for sex knowing we don't want a relationship. Because every woman tells the truth to every man, right? Women never mislead men. Women never use men for money, gifts, and resources when they know they don't want to have sex with them, right? So men lie, women don't. Gotcha. Actually, you guys are guessing Allie. That's a very good guess. So now there's two women. There are only two women that I can think of. Actually, now that I can think of it, I can think of three women. Three women who are qualified. Allie's one of them. If you guys can name me the other two, you guys are the shit. Let's go.
In terms of posting misleading pictures and fabricating their age, their income,
Are you
their
kidding me?
height,
Are you serious?
their relationship goal,
Are you kidding me?
their relationship status.
Look at this. She's acting like bitches don't do this. She's acting like women don't do this. Come on now.
And anything
Dre Raven got number 2, Tallulah. So Allie, Tallulah, there's one more.
in between. And in the event that you do happen to message one of the good guy unicorns,
Shit.
you still have to get in your car and drive all the way across town to
There it is. Cigar Man 85 got it. Nope, not Janelle. No, not Janelle. I love Janelle to death. I really do. I mean, I think she's as genuine as they come, but attractive women who are sex therapists are not good. That's not Janelle's lane. That's not Janelle's lane. Secondhand Truth says Derek Jeter's wife. Hey, man, that's a good nomination. That's a good nomination, actually. Hannah Jeter. All right. But no, listen, I love Janelle, but she's not a relationship expert. She's a sexual expert. And you guys know my stance on that. There's really no such thing as a sex expert, right? Like, it is what it is. But no, Janelle's not in a relationship, so she's not qualified to talk about being in a relationship. Allie, Tallulah, and Devin. That's it, y'all. And maybe Mrs. Tomasi, if she ever wanted to. That's it. Allie, Tallulah, and Devin. Those are the only three women in this space that we know of that are currently in successful long-term relationships. Allie and Tom got married, they bought a house, they had a baby. Allie's the girl. Devin's been with me for 7.5 years. You absolutely know she knows what she's talking about. It is amazing to me that so many women follow other women and take advice from other women who are not in relationships. This would be like taking dieting advice from Annie White. Why would you take dieting advice from Annie White when she's clearly overweight? Why would you take financial advice from someone who's broke? This is what women do when they take advice from women like Sarah Dawn Moore, like Annie White, to some degree Courtney Ryan. Pff, Jesus fucking Christ. Danica fucking Marie. Oh my God. Like all these female dating coach and relationships, Marnie Kinrys, there's another fraud. Marty Kinry's is the quote-unquote alpha female in her marriage, and she won't admit it. That bitch is miserable as hell. Jabari Henson with the $2 super chat says she's projecting everything women do onto men. That's exactly right. Look, I'm going to rewind that for you too, Jabari. You're absolutely right. Listen to what this bitch says.
They're aging themselves up. Considering half the guys online report to be more interested in being a hookup than a husband.
See, hookup than a husband. You see that linguistic similarity there? And it's funny because she pauses. This is so funny. I think I figured this out. So she pauses because she thought she just dropped the mic there. Watch.
Online report to be more interested in being a hookup than a husband.
You see how she stopped there? See how she stopped there to, oh, wait a minute, where's my applause? Ooh, hookup husband, how profound.
And many of the other guys online misrepresent themselves in terms of posting misleading pictures and fabricating their age, their income, their height,
unbelievable,
their relationship goal,
wow,
their relationship status, and anything in between.
This is so funny. This is fucking hilarious, man. Like a while back, I released a video about fat fishing. This chick acts like women don't lie online. We got women out here with boyfriends and husbands talking about, I'm looking for something real. Yeah, real quick and dirty. We got fat women using pictures of when they were in high school talking about, yeah, these pictures are fairly recent. I look a little different now, but I'm basically the same. Guys, women do the same thing, man. Now here's the deal. I'm not going to say that I'm not saying that women are any better or worse than men with regards to being dishonest about who they are, because men do it too. Like let's not pretend that she's not keeping it real here. But for her to act like that men are the only ones who do this are ridiculous. Yeah, there are some bad guys out there, but there are some bad women out there too. This woman is acting like every woman in the crowd has never lied. No one there has ever cheated. No one has ever slept with her boyfriend's best friend. No one in the crowd has ever slept with her best friend's boyfriend. No one in the crowd has ever had an affair. No one in the crowd has ever ran up a man's credit card. No one in the crowd ever committed paternity fraud. No one in the crowd ever had an abortion without letting the father or potential fathers know. Again, women inherently good, men inherently bad. This is feminism, guys. This is feminism. Everything that we do, we are demonized for, even though women engage in identical behavior. Listen, there's no need to complain about it, but we need to acknowledge that's what it is.
And in the event that you do happen to message one of the good guy unicorns, you still have to get in your car and drive all the way across town to meet him, just to see if you like him in person. All of that is a huge waste of your time.
You can't just FaceTime somebody? Like, FaceTime was around when she did this speech.
Which is why I'm going to teach you how to meet men organically.
Okay.
Now, the final reason you must develop the...
Here's how to meet... You know what? Let me give you ladies a tip on how to meet men organically. Look as good as possible without looking promiscuous. That's all you got to do. Get your ass in the gym. Get your ass in shape. Have a nice, tight, defined feminine physique, and men will notice you. Trust me.
Confidence to flirt first is because by not doing so, you set yourself up for failure. And what I mean by that is, when I interview bachelors, I ask them, what is the worst...
Did this bitch say X? Oh my God, please don't tell me.
Doing so, you set yourself up for failure. And what I mean by that is, when I interview bachelors, I ask them...
Oh my God, Dad. Ay. You know what? It appears that there are more black female dating coaches than white female dating coaches. Is that just me? Guys, is that just me? Yeah, listen, there are plenty of white female dating coaches out there. But it just appears that there are so many more African American female dating coaches. And it's a bunch of bullshit, man. Ay.
What is the worst thing you have ever done to a woman you love?
Oh, stop it.
And they tell me the unimaginable. And so I ask them,
Oh my God.
Why would you run up her credit card
Oh,
and put her in debt? Why would you cheat on her and get another woman pregnant? Why would you physically abuse her
what?
if you claim to love her? And they admit, it's because I knew she wouldn't leave me. And they confess to knowing that by looking at the way she dated him. They tell me, when I met her, I could tell she wasn't social. And I could tell she was awkward around guys she liked.
This is ridiculous.
Which means she doesn't like to meet men. And then within a few weeks of knowing him, she was all in trying to force a relationship. Which means she doesn't like the process of dating men.
Okay, so she starts seeing him and she wants to go all in. Ladies, this is what guys want. This is what we want. Let's rewind this. I don't know, maybe I heard something wrong here, but this is what we want. This is the scenario.
Leave me. And they confess to knowing that by looking at the way she dated him. They tell me, when I met her, I could tell she wasn't social. And I could tell she was awkward around guys she liked.
So what's that got to do with anything? Okay, so she's antisocial. So she's awkward around guys she likes. So are a lot of people.
Which means she doesn't like to meet men.
With me, she doesn't like to meet men. I don't know. Like, that's a bad thing? I'm dating a woman who doesn't want to continue to go out meeting guys?
And then within a few weeks of knowing him, she
Yeah, I got you, Mike.
was all in trying to force a relationship.
All in trying to force a relationship. Guys, this is what we want. This is what we want. Now, we don't want you to force a relationship, but I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. Ladies, if you're seeing a guy and you want a relationship and you push for a relationship and he tells you no, then guess what? It's time to believe him. If he tells you he does not want a relationship right now, you have one of two. You have a few choices. You can A, continue to see him, and hopefully you can show him that you have enough value to warrant his commitment, or you can B, walk away. That's how this works. We want you to push for a relationship. Guys, we don't want busybodies. We want women to be all in. We don't want a woman to date, which is another way of seeing sleep with other women. Like, what are we doing? Dude, she is leading, guys, listen to this woman. She is leading women astray. Here's what she's telling women. Don't go all in. Don't pursue a relationship from the jump if you know you like him. Sleep around. Date around. Show him you can sleep with other guys so he'll be more attracted to you. She was awkward around the guys she likes. Guys, this is a good thing. It's not that she doesn't like to meet men, Ms. White. It's that she does not want to sleep around, and this is what we want. She is literally encouraging promiscuous behavior to achieve goals that only non-promiscuous women can achieve. Let me repeat that. Annie White is encouraging the kinds of promiscuous behavior to achieve the goals that only non-promiscuous women can achieve. She's trying to put on a hoe mask, is what she's doing. No, man. Dude, men of value, men that have experience, we sniff that shit out with the quickness. You kidding me?
Which means she doesn't like the process of dating men. And any woman who doesn't like to meet men or date men ultimately don't like to start over.
What?
So although he knows you deserve better, he also knows you're never going to be confident enough to go out there and find better. So even a decent guy will half love you and half commit to you and be half the man you deserve.
She's describing a woman who doesn't deserve a good man, guys. That's what she's describing. She's describing a woman who doesn't deserve a good man. Okay, you don't deserve a good man if you sleep around. You don't deserve a good man if you bring nothing to the table except for your PTA. And I'm not talking about the Parent Teachers Association. You don't bring anything. You don't deserve a good man. Okay, see, there's that false masculine confidence again. There's that false masculine confidence. These women don't leave and go out and find a better man because they know they don't deserve better. Guys, I say this all the time. And I really need you to listen up here because a lot of guys ask this question: why is it that the better you treat modern women, the worse they treat you? Well, 304s know. The reason why 304s don't know how to act when they get with a good guy is because they know they're not deserving of it. If a woman treats you well for treating her poorly, she is telling you in no uncertain terms, I don't deserve a good man because I'm not a good woman. You don't recognize that you're not supposed to treat me well. So I'm going to give you a not so subtle reminder to treat me the way I deserve to be treated, which is not like a lady. Guys always ask that. Why is it the worse I treat women, the better they treat me, and the better I treat them, the worse they treat me? It's because these women know they don't deserve good treatment, and they are punishing you for it. Good women don't punish good treatment. They reward it.
When he sees you don't even have what it takes to give you what you deserve, so why should he?
That makes no sense.
But the relationship develops in a very different way when you flirt first. Because he sees you're not weird and awkward. You are confident and charming. And that sets off alarms in men's heads.
No, yeah, it does, but not in a good way. If you're charming and confident, that means you're an extrovert. And if you're an extrovert, that means you're an attention whore. Plain and simple. We don't want women who are charming. We don't want busybodies. We don't want women who are all up in everybody's face. Nah, man, we want a woman who only has eyes for us.
That he's dealing with his equal.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Dealing with his equal. Oh, boy. There's the E word. There's this equality thing, guys. And this is where she's leading them astray. Ladies, we don't want our equal. We don't want to date ourselves. We want to date women. Come on, man.
So issues like he doesn't make time for me, or he doesn't take me out, or he doesn't take me seriously are non-existent because he knows you will not be home.
Why does he not take you seriously? Why does he never take you out? See, there again, there it is again. That's that entitlement. Just because you have a vagina doesn't mean you're entitled to anything. Sorry.
Stressed. You will be out with the next.
Oh, that's cute. Did you hear what she just said?
And that sets off alarms in men's head that he's dealing with his equal. So issues like he doesn't make time for me, or he doesn't take me out, or he doesn't take me seriously are non-existent because he knows you will not be home stressed. You will be out with the next.
Yeah. Guys, this is masculine behavior. He knows I'll be out with the next, so he'll act right. No, he won't. He will continue to treat you like garbage because he knows you get around, and that's why he doesn't take you seriously. Listen to all the laughing. These women are clueless. Men approach shy, awkward girls because we know that introverted girls make better girlfriends and wives than extroverted girls. Because extroverts are always seeking attention, and if a woman seeks attention enough, eventually she will get it.
Okay. And so I want to share.
Do you see how she's all, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Look, see? This woman is more, this is the problem with this. This woman is more interested in putting on a performance than actually helping people. Do you guys see that every time things get a little bit quiet, when the crowd really starts to listen a little more intently, she throws in some sort of joke, right? She's not able to read the room. She's up here performing. She's not trying to help anybody.
Because he knows you will not be home stressed. You will be out with the next.
Shit.
Okay. And so I want to share one of my favorite flirting formulas that I've developed that will teach you how to flirt in such a way that doesn't make you look desperate, aggressive, or too forward. And it is called You Choose, He Chases. And you choose, he...
Do you see that? You see that linguistic symmetry? Choose and chase. You choose, he chases. Women in the audience are like, okay, sold.
He chases is a very simple process. Step 1 is question. Step 2 is introduction. And step 3 is exchange. And you can use You Choose, He Chases in the grocery store, at networking events, at church, Anywhere men are, you can use this. And I'm gonna share how I use You Choose, He Chases at the gym to meet my bae. So he was in the
You choose, he chases. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, isn't that cute? Did you guys see what she just did there? She says, "I'm going to show you guys the same technique I use to choose my bae." Annie, are you an adult? Or are you a fucking teenager? What is this, middle school? You're bae? Seriously? This is why you can't take women like this seriously. They're too interested in sounding cool and sounding hip and being funny and clever. She's up there just giving a performance. You choose, he chases. Bitch, there ain't nothing to that. If you're an attractive woman, men are going to chase you. Fuck out of here, man.
the weight section.
And here's another thing. It's interesting that we don't see what he looks like. It's interesting we don't see what he looks like. Number one. Number two, she said, I use this in the gym.
Stop the cap.
Annie White hasn't seen a gym in a decade. Stop it.
And so I walked up to him and I asked him the following question. I said, you look like you're in great shape.
Oh, please.
Can you show me some exercises to tone up this part of my body?
Oh, my God.
And he said, sure, grab some weights. So as we were working out, we were conversing and developing a rapport. And then a little into that, I introduced myself by saying, you are my whole personal trainer, and I don't even know your name. I'm Annie. And then after our exercise was done, I exchanged by giving him my card and saying, this was fun. Let's work out again sometime. And the rest is history, because he's right there.
This is exactly what happens with hookups and one-night stands. Number one. Number two, only overweight females have to approach. Only overweight females have to approach. If a woman approaches you, it's never a good thing. If a woman actually approaches you and really wants to get to know you, she's either A, unattractive, but if she's not attractive, B, she's a working girl, because pretty girls don't have to approach guys. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've been cold approached by prostitutes in casinos. Hey, what's your name? What are you doing? I'm like, come on, man. Like, dude, you've got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're an 8 out of 10. You've got C-cup tits, and you're approaching me? Man, I'm in my sweat. Dude, I'm in my sweats. I just got out of the gym. You're going to act like you're interested in me? Fuck out of here. Come on, man. Get out of here.
Now it's called You Choose, He Chases, because you saw someone you were interested in, and you chose him by starting the conversation very indirectly.
Look, guys, let me simplify this for you. If a woman allows me to make conversation with her, I know she's down to fuck. Okay? Here's the thing, guys. Girls don't talk to strangers they don't want to fuck. Ever. Oh, what flavor coffee is that? Hey, can you tell me where I can find the spinach? Okay, fair enough. I know she's DTS. It's happened plenty of times. There's no formula. There's no formula to this. Just show interest and we decide. Of course, she said, well, I mean, I'm so helpless with these weights. Can you help me? You're my whole personal trainer. Yeah, King Life just nailed it. King Life just nailed it. Hang on a second. I just saw it. Oh, it says chicks that do this are always overweight. There you go. This is not that complicated. All you have to do is make eye contact with us or just talk to us. Trust me, I'll take it from here. There ain't no formula. Fuck out of here. This choose, chase, exchange is bullshit. All you got to do, ladies, is look good, make eye contact, and he'll approach you.
And then after some nice conversation, you decided to exchange by giving him your card.
Oh, my God.
And when he calls you, he's chasing you because he's interested.
No.
But that might not have happened had you not put yourself in a position to be found and chased. So all my independent women, I need you to understand that men are life partners, not life savers.
Oh my God. Do you guys, there's that poetic symmetry again. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? This is what she's doing this for, guys. Look, watch. They're not they're life partners, not life savers. Woo! Ooh, this woman is so profound.
I need you to understand that men are life partners, not life savers.
Listen to the reaction. Ooh.
Which means
that was ridiculous.
50% of the happiness that you experience in your love life is up to you.
We're not life partners. We're leaders, okay? Women want leaders, not partners. They can call it whatever they want, okay? This is what they want.
So don't be afraid to flirt first, because you are one introduction away from changing your entire life. Thank you.
Dude, that's the weakest shit I've ever heard, man. That bitch didn't make any goddamn sense. No sense whatsoever. Again, guys, directly following today's live stream, I will be continuing the Married at First Sight breakdown. It's live on Rumble, absolutely free. I obviously can't do that here. Because of YouTube's copyright laws, policies. You can also get access to the entire archive, guys. This is the 28th season of dating shows that I have broken down. I've done Temptation Island, Love is Blind, F-Boy Island, as you see there on the screen. Married at First Sight, 90 Day Fiancé, The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, F-Boy Island seasons 1 and 2, Temptation Island seasons 1 through 5, Love is Blind, all that stuff. Guys, this is 40,000 hours, 40K hours of content. Now, you can only watch live for free, which is fine. You can do that every day. But if you want access to the entire archive, you don't even have to pay any money to try it. It's a free trial. A free 3-day trial. Let me try and find the graphic. I might have erased it already. Well, oh, sorry, guys. My bad. Sorry about that. We're going to give you a 3-day trial. You can watch as much content as you like for 3 days on sharpestream.com. If you decide that hey, you know what? This membership could be of value to me, more power to you. If not, no problem. No problem. We appreciate you giving us a look-see. All right, let's read these super chats here. James Wingate with the $5 super chat. That is awfully loud. Jesus. There we go. All right. Says, who is she interviewing? Notice B-Dub's dating coach are mostly overweight. Absolutely. These are Pookie and Ray Ray she talking about. Those are her men she gets. I agree. Ostrike with the $5 super chat says, dudes lie too, but some of these chicks tell more lies than truth. Dishonesty is constantly rewarded. Right. The Roadblock 85 $5 super chat says, bruh, she has nothing to say. She's up there filibustering and spewing nonsense. She thought none of this through. No, she didn't. Ostrike with the $5 super chat says, oh, on shyness, all a chick has to do is avoid being rude, mean, or embarrassing. Literally do nothing and you're golden. Unfortunately, most bitches can't even do that. Ragnar Odinson with the $10 super chat says, congratulations in advance for episode 1000. Thank you for being my first RP content creator I found. I don't know how you ended up in my YouTube recommends 5 years ago, but I am eternally grateful. I appreciate that very much. I'm eternally grateful for you too, my friend. The Roadblock 85 with a $5 super chat says, ladies, your business card isn't a flex. No, it's certainly not. That is going to do it for the 994th edition of TSR Live. My thanks to all of my members, my subscribers, and my patrons. Join us over on Rumble. Link in the description. See you next time, guys.
always trying to say I shouldn't be with that chick. The real reason why is cause you want that bitch, but you ain't never been her type. Said you always wanna hate, guess I'm doing something right. You're telling me I'm broke, dude, what's new? Having money never gonna lame you. On top of that, all these gold diggers gonna take you and break you. Monetarily rape you. Oh, they love it when I talk my shit. It's why they say dudes stay policing my dick. If they can have it, nobody can. Y'all be acting more like bitches than a man. Damn, you be fighting over chicks trying to throw hands. They don't even know they going outside. Yeah, how Lord now ready to attack. The thirst is real with this one, goddamn. He don't get none, he the dick police. Looking like a bitch, he the dick police. Telling me to dick, get away from me. Your lame ass song, leave me in peace. He don't get none, he the dick police.